exactly that, but you can send your bag to anywhere you want, any albergue
This,
or
believe it
whatever.
or not, it's 10
And
o'clock
when
in
you're
the
going
morning,
in, you know, even though
but
you might not be staying there,
it looks a little light,
hey,
but
I'm so and
it's
so. I have my
actually kind of
bags in
dark in
here.
here.
They'll look
It's
at your
just covered
passport.
over.
You're on your way.
Oh, so you may not be in these things.
Yeah. Exactly that, but you can send your bag to anywhere you want, any albergue
This,
or
believe it
whatever.
or not, it's 10
And
o'clock
when
in
you're
the
going
morning,
in, you know, even though
but
you might not be staying there,
it looks a little light,
hey,
but
I'm so and
it's
so. I have my
actually kind of
bags in
dark in
here.
here.
They'll look at
It's
your
just
passport.
covered over.
You're on your way.
Oh, so you may not be in these things.
Yeah.
Well, you can't quite see it, but we are up on a hill, and you could see a little bit down, teeny tiny roads, but the sun has finally come out. It's no longer overcast. Just a beautiful day here in Lavacolla. And tomorrow we're about 6 miles outside of Santiago, so we'll have a leisurely visit going in. Hi everybody, just decided to do my reflection outside today. It's a lovely little albergue, lovely little town. It's about 6.5 miles from Santiago. So started making plans. You know, you always have to make plans. So the office, the Pilgrim office, opens at 9. I did register online, so I have a QR code, and hopefully if I show it to them, we can get in and get our Compostela and everything, and we could get all of that done. So that's what I'm hopeful to do. Number one, we're not that far. 2 hours, maybe 2 hours and a half, and we should be there. So if we leave at 6:30, maybe only take 1 or 2 breaks, we should make it there easy by 9 o'clock and get at least a QR code that will tell us what time and what desk to go to, which helps us. And then it's a matter of just digesting the fact that we made it there. And that's going to be challenging. I mean, you know, we're sitting there. What are we going to feel? What are we going to feel? And I think there's that anticipation that we're kind of working on, and maybe seeing people and taking lots of pictures and just doing all of the stuff and just being overwhelmed. I think we couldn't get a hotel room or an albergue that's in the city, it looks like. So we got one that's about 2.5 miles outside of the city. We're just going to go to the city first, or we may try and drop by the albergue, see if we could drop off our bags and then just keep on going into the city and do what we need to do and just hang out, try and digest everything, because I think it's going to take a lot of digesting. It's been 42 days for me. 42 days of putting my head in a different place, except for 2 days. I had a rest day in Pamplona, so I stayed in the albergue there for 2 days, and I had a rest day in Leon, so I stayed in the albergue there for 2 days. Otherwise, 39 days of putting my head on a different pillow every single night, every single day, walking to a new location, every single day, seeing new sights, some of which you guys have seen. My phone, it was limited. If there's anything I would change, it's different phone and getting more memory, because I've struggled with the memory and posting all these videos. But I'm anticipating tomorrow. I also looked at my flight going home, which is not till the 12th. Made sure I could check in, know how to check in, because it's on 2 separate airlines, French B and then this Transavia, and there's not a whole lot of time in between, and I think I have to get out, go through customs as fast as I can, and then go and check in to the next place. So I'm going to try not to check my bag, just grab everything and keep it moving. So we'll see how that goes. And if everything goes okay, which I'm hopeful it will, then I should be home, I think, on the 12th. Because even though I leave on the 12th, because of the time difference, I will get home on the 12th and be exhausted. But maybe not, because maybe I could sleep on the plane. So we shall see. And I decided not to go. I think I'm deciding not to go to Finisterre and Musha, because I think I want to maybe come back and do those separately. The whole goal of this trip was just to do Santiago, and I'm not going to try and rush just to do Finisterre and Musha just because everybody says do Finisterre and Musha. I may come back and do Finisterre and Musha later at another time, but definitely this whole thing has been about my Camino and not rushing, which is why I booked a one-way ticket here, and I've booked a one-way ticket back home. So I'm just going to take my time and just enjoy it. Even if I'm bored silly, I'll try and find things to do, which there's tons of things to do and visit and people to see in Santiago. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to take some time and just chill for a minute, because it seems like trying to digest everything is just so overwhelming. So I had a good dinner, had a Michelin star restaurant again today, just for lunch, and had a wonderful lunch, dinner, and now I'm exhausted. I feel exhausted because maybe I had too much wine. Maybe not. And I think I'm going to, like I said, go to bed early, try and get up early, and make it out there. So we shall see. I'll let you guys know how it goes tomorrow. Tomorrow may be a lot of video taking. We'll see. Talk to you guys later. Buen camino.